Hey guys, I'm coming at you from somewhere down the haunted back roads. More specifically, the Lincoln Square Pancake House, located in the historic district of Irvington, inside Indianapolis, Indiana. While many locations in Indianapolis claim a link to Dillinger, including Slippery Noodle Inn, the Irvington Lincoln Square location is specifically associated with the druggist robbery. Imagine, if you will, it's June 1933. You're down at the local drugstore slash soda shop for a cold drink on a warm Indiana day. When all of a sudden, a man in a white suit and a fedora hat jumps to the front counter and shouts, "We're here for the store's money, not yours." You just met the jackrabbit of the White Cap Gang, the beginning to a life of crime for John Dillinger, and the beginning of the end for America's public enemy. So sit back, relax, will you? I'm your host, Ghostman Sean B, and these are my haunted back roads. The year is 1933, and the infamous John Dillinger, an American gangster and bank robber, is making his name known across the nation. But here in Indianapolis, Dillinger is more than just a name in the headlines. To us, he's a part of our local lore, a member of society, one of our own. In the heart of Indianapolis, the infamous gangster John Dillinger was born here to John Wilson Dillinger and Mary Ellen Molly Lancaster on June 22nd, 1903. As a teenager, Dillinger was frequently in trouble, so his father relocated the family to Mooresville in 1921, a farming community, to escape the corruption of city life. And then in 1923, Dillinger's troubles resulted him in enlisting in the Navy, deserting after a few months of service and returning to Mooresville. He robbed a grocery store of $50 and thus began a famed criminal career that ended when he was shot and killed by FBI agents on July 22nd, 1934, after attending a movie at Chicago's Biograph Theater. He's buried in Crown Hill Cemetery on the west side of Indianapolis. The Lincoln Square Pancake House in Irvington, in Indianapolis, is located on the site of the 1930s drugstore and soda fountain named Hagg's. The notorious gangster John Dillinger robbed in the summer of 1933. The building, located at the corner of Washington and Audubon, is part of local lore surrounding the Depression-era criminals' activities in the Indianapolis area. John Dillinger robbed this location in June of 1933. Dillinger, fresh off parole from Pendleton Reformatory, had just finished serving 8 years for his first offense, which was a botched robbery that he committed in 1924 at the age of 22. According to local lore and historians, this robbery is one of several local actions that helped drive the formation of the modern FBI by J. Edgar Hoover. Rumors, stories, if you will, of strange occurrences within these walls, footsteps echoing in empty hallways and cold spots in the middle of summer, and a silhouette, they say, of a man in a fedora hat who disappears as quickly as he appears. Could it be Dillinger, still roaming these halls long after his demise? Despite the spookiness, there's something truly inspiring about this place. It tells a story of a time long past, a testament to the resilience of history. The Lincoln Square Pancake House isn't just a restaurant, it's a monument to our city's past, a reminder of the characters that walked these streets, that shaped our history. It's amazing how these old places still stand all around us, always changing faces, never its past. Now, I know Dillinger's story very well. My great aunt was a friend of John's, so it was something that I grew up hearing about as a child. I don't celebrate crime, and I don't celebrate murder, and I'm in no way saying that's the path that one should go. But could we look at this in a different way? How about the time this all went down? It was during the Great Depression. A failed system of government leaving its citizens to starve or freeze to death in our streets. At what point do some say, I've had enough? Long hours of labor for very little pay, watching others live out their lives with money and cars, fancy jewelry and food, buy whatever they please, while the rest of us fight, starve, and eat dirt daily. Could it be that Dillinger seen corruption within our own system and decided, hey, if you can't beat them, join them? As we walk these haunted back roads, it's important to remember that every tale, every haunting, every shadow in the corner is a part of our shared history. And while we may shiver at the thought of ghosts, we can also find inspiration in their stories. After all, they are echoes of our past, reminding us of strength, the courage, and the tenacity of those who came before us. And so as we leave the Lincoln Square Pancake House behind, we carry with us not just a tale of a haunted past, but a piece of our city's history, etched in our hearts. Remember, guys, history never forgets. And ghosts, well, they walk our streets. I'm your host, Ghostman Sean B., and these are my haunted back roads. Until next time, guys, have a great day, everybody.